Hello and welcome back to Tns AiDa Tech. Today, we are going beyond the basics. We are mastering Git and GitHub in a complete deep dive tutorial. From version control fundamentals to team collaboration, this is your ultimate guide. In the next 8 minutes, we will cover save points, local versus cloud environments, the critical 3 stages of Git, every core command you need, and how teams actually collaborate on massive projects. Let's dive in. Imagine you are playing a challenging video game. Before facing a difficult boss, you save your progress. If you lose the battle or make a mistake, you don't have to restart the game from the beginning, you just load that save point. In software development, version control is that same safety net. When you implement a new feature, you save the project. If the new code breaks everything, the original working version is preserved. It prevents complete failure during experimentation. Now, let's meet the tools. Think of Git as an assistant sitting inside your computer with a notebook and pen. When you tell it to watch a folder, it writes down every single change made to any file in that directory. Crucially, Git works entirely offline. It's installed on your machine and monitors your work locally. It doesn't care if it's a coding project, a text document, or even design files, it tracks everything. GitHub is the other half of the equation. If Git is the offline backup on your laptop, GitHub is the online cloud storage where you upload that backup to share it with the world. Over 18 crore developers worldwide use GitHub to securely back up their work and build massive open source projects. It's where collaboration happens at a global scale. You'll often hear the word repository or repo. Don't let the technical term intimidate you. A repository is simply a folder that is actively being monitored by Git for changes. Once it's on the cloud, it becomes a GitHub repo. Every Git workflow goes through 3 distinct stages before reaching the cloud. To understand this perfectly, let's use the photo album analogy. Imagine you are putting together a family album. Stage 1 is the working stage. This is like a photographer taking hundreds of photos from different angles and dumping them all into one folder. In the tech world, this is just you writing and editing your files. Stage 2 is staging. This is where you sit down, review the folder, and select only the best photos, leaving the blurry ones behind. You are preparing a specific selection for the next step. In Git, we do this with the git add command. It tells Git, hey, I've finished these specific files and I want them included in my next save point. It's your preparation area. Stage 3 is the commit. This is when you confirm the final selection and send those photos to be printed and bound into the album. You are creating a permanent local snapshot of your project. We use git commit to lock in this progress. By adding a message with the -m flag, you explain exactly what was changed at this save point, making it easy to track your history later. Finally, once you're happy with your local saves, you run git push. This sends your local commits up to the GitHub cloud, backing up your work and making it accessible to your team. Now, let's look at the actual commands you'll use every single day. This is where the theory turns into practice. Grab your terminal and let's go step by step through a real workflow. To start tracking a new project, we use git init. This command tells Git to start monitoring this specific folder. It transforms a regular directory into a tracked repository. You only ever run this once per project. When you've finished a piece of work, use git add followed by the file name. This moves your changes into the staging area. It's like putting that great photo in the print pile we talked about earlier. Next, run git commit with the -m flag. Always include a descriptive message. This creates that permanent local save point. You've now officially versioned your work on your own computer. To share that work, type git push. This uploads your local commits to GitHub. Your code is now safely backed up on the internet, ready for your teammates or for you to access from anywhere. But what if you need to see what happened in the past? That's where git log comes in. It outputs a complete timeline of every save point ever created, who made it and what they changed. Your project's history is now a transparent book. The real power of Git and GitHub shines in collaboration. Let's look at a practical scenario. Imagine 2 friends working on a single project. Friend A works the morning shift on his laptop. At the end of his day, friend A stages his files, commits them with a note like completed morning features, and runs git push to upload the latest version to GitHub. The cloud is now up to date. Now, friend B starts his night shift. Before writing a single line of code, he runs git pull. This downloads friend A's latest work from GitHub to his local machine. This keeps everyone in sync and eliminates confusion. What if you want to experiment without breaking the main project? That's what branches are for. Imagine making a complete duplicate copy of your video game to test cheat codes. If the copy gets corrupted, your main file is safe. In Git, a branch is an isolated copy of your code. You can test new plugins or features safely. If they work, you merge them back into the main code. If they fail, you simply delete the branch. No harm done. In professional teams, we use pull requests or PRs. Think of this as presenting your finished work to a manager for approval. You aren't just merging code, you are asking the team to review it first. Pull request facilitates code quality. A senior developer reviews your changes, suggests improvements, and once they're happy, they pull your branch into the main code base. It's the gold standard for collaboration. GitHub is also the engine of open source. Massive projects like VS Code and React are built by thousands of global contributors right on GitHub. You can even browse their code yourself to see how the pros do it. And here is a fun fact. Modern AI tools like GitHub Copilot are actually trained on the billions of lines of open source code stored on GitHub. By using these tools, you are participating in the future of technology. So, to recap, Git tracks your work locally, GitHub hosts it on the cloud. Always use meaningful commit messages, experiment safely with branches, and pull from your team before you start your day. Mastering this pipeline is your first step to becoming a truly professional developer. Whether you are building the next big app or just managing your own nodes, Git and GitHub are your best friends. Thank you for staying through this deep dive. If this helped you, please subscribe and leave a comment with any questions. We are here to help you master the tools of the future. I'm your host from Tns AiDa Tech. Keep experimenting, keep coding, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Stay curious and build with confidence.